Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse me. Know Nothing Cook coming at you from the Know Nothing kitchen. And today, now that the farmers market is open, we're going to try to do stuffed peppers. And if these are anything like my mother's, they're going to be absolutely delicious. Even the flies are coming around wanting some. Anyways, what we're going to start off with, 2 pounds of meat, 1 pound of hamburg, and 1 pound of ground pork and or ground veal. This is veal or lamb. We're using lamb today, and this is going to be absolutely delicious. My suggestion when you get the pork, oh, the sun is shining there. It's always shining, like it's always shining on you here. I like to get it from Schiff's or Sam's Club. I was told Sam's Club, they don't put the what we call the slime in it. Doesn't stick all goopy all over your fingers. So that's my suggestion to you there as far as that goes. What we're going to do with the 2 pounds we have from the yard, a small nice handful of what do you call this? Parsley. I want to give it a good breaking up here. Pull it apart. It's that time of year again. So we have fresh parsley. I would venture to say this is probably going to be like 2 tablespoons when it's all said and done. I find that you can make these here just with regular hamburg, and they're going to be delicious that way too. But when you mix it, the stores usually call it meatloaf mixture. It's just it makes the meat that much sweeter. And then we have a few leaves of basil. I'm going to venture to say we're going to probably do, since we're doing 2 pounds of meat, like a tablespoon each of it. Give it a good ripping. And this way here, this has been drying now on the cupboard for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. And then we're going to add this to it. And then we're going to add, get these out of the way. I don't think I'm totally prepared here. Excuse me, I apologize. Maybe I can figure out how to, and then we're going to take some Parmigiano, Reggiano, or Locatelli with some Pecorino, and we're going to shave in, I would say a good, let's see if I can figure what this looks like. I like to shave. Something like this I don't really usually measure too much because the flavors, there's just a lot going on in here. So I would say that's like maybe a 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup. And then we're going to use some Asiago from Wisconsin. One of my favorite all-time cheeses. So when you're done on this, it's probably going to be like a 1/2 cup, 3/4 of a cup to a cup. Give it a nice. Now I had bread cubes, and we must have used them because I could not find them. So what we're going to use are bread crumbs. And stronger than me. In fact, it's much stronger than me. Oh! There we go. Let's say we pull out a measuring cup for this for your. We have 1/3 of a cup, 1/2 cup, and 3/4 of a cup. Let's see what a 1/2 cup is, because you can always add. It's tough taking out. A little less than with the spillage. I would say 1/2 cup. 2 pounds, half a cup. For this we're going to do, well, the eggs are going last. How about now that the garlic is done, which I believe you've seen me pick it, we have fresh garlic. And this stuff here, in fact, it's so fresh, it's going to be real hard to break open. And being that this is so fresh, and when I break this thing is going to just be so awesome. Strong, juicy. We're going to try and see if we can get this in there. Wet. Smell. Oh, delicious. Now this here, you don't have to worry about the little green spigot stem coming up, because it is freshly picked. It's not going to be in there, and it's going to be potent and powerful. 2 pounds of meat, so we're just going to go with 2 heads on this. Sometimes when the garlic gets a little bit older, we'll go with 3 or 4 heads. Just crack it like that. It works. It comes out. Because when it's fresh like this, it's very difficult to get the casing off it, the jacket off it, this shell. 2 heads of garlic. Now, some people like to use rice as a binder in this. Oh, that's delicious. But being that I'm rushed here, we're not gonna have time to cook up any rice. But I also, usually when I do the piggies, I'll do the rice. I like just to use breadcrumbs and egg on this. Now we have a little bit of black pepper. And let's see what a tablespoon of black pepper. Let's see what I think, I'm not sure, but I think there's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. You don't want to over pepper it. So we're going to go with 2 teaspoons. Salt is a key ingredient. Don't want to over salt it, but I think you would go with 2 teaspoons of salt. This is about 30 of these. And for the binder, we're going to use 2 eggs. One egg. Some people do it with 1 hand, but I don't know how to do it with 1 hand. Okay, I'm going to mix this up and we'll go to advertisement and we'll be back. Okay, here we are back in the sunny Know Nothing kitchen. And what I forgot to tell you before, this was an onion. I grated maybe a 1/4 inch off it or something and added to the meat mixture. I forgot to tell you on that. So that's probably 2 tablespoons that maybe went in there, maybe 3. I don't know. I'll just throw a number down there on the ingredients. I like onion. I forgot to mention it before. Now I got the peppers, and what I do is I like to slice them in half. A lot of people will cut the top off, pack them, and then put the lid back on. I like doing them this way better, because when they're in there cooking, well, they'll get soft and lay down, but the sauce there's more sauce in there. It's more saucier. Also, what you can do, I don't think I'm doing it this way, is I'm going to pack them. When I pack them, you pack them lightly. Let me show you. I take one of these out. Just take a little piece of meat. Don't pack it. Don't pack the meat tight. Keep the meat loose, soft, whatever. You don't wanna. You don't have to squish it in there. I like doing it that way there. That's just me. And then line them up. As this meat here, I think is going to taste just wonderful. Yeah, you don't have to overpack them. Or not overpack them. I don't think you can't overpack them. I'm talking about packing them tight. I just take the meat and kind of just put it in there so it's sort of soft. I think it cooks better, it tastes better. And how about the peppers? They got little, my daughter used to say when she was a kid, Daddy, they got little babies. They were pregnant. They got little babies in them. Love them. And I'll throw them on the side. And let me finish this, and we'll take it to the next step. Okay, we made 8, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 1, 2, 6 there, so that's 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, okay, my math is on. As far as the sauce goes for this, I just use regular sauce. There's no need to make your own, make a sauce for this, because it's gonna cook in the oven with the peppers, and it's gonna pick up the pepper taste and flavoring and everything that's in there with it. So that's just my opinion, that there's no need to I just grab it, and then if you want to make a side of noodles with it, there'll be sauce that you can use from here for the noodles. If not, you can make a sauce. Now what I also do is I'll grate some more what we call macaroni cheese, the Parmesan Reggiano, if you have Locatelli or Pecorino. But you know why I use Reggiano? Because I got my reasons. And then a little bit again with the Asiago. I like to put a little bit on top. And while you're doing this, preheat the oven to about 350 degrees, and we're going to bake them for about 45 minutes to an hour. If you're into checking meat temperature, since there is pork and lamb in here, you'd want to go to about 165, I think it is. They say, I'm not totally sure. Or beef 160, but you kind of know, because the peppers will really soften up and they'll look done. Anyways, that's what the that looks like before it goes into the oven, and we will show you hopefully when it comes out of the oven and the taste test. Thank you. We will see you after these commercial breaks. I wanted to tell you, but I forgot when I was doing this. What else you can do is when the cherry peppers are out, you can carve them out like when I did my shooters and stuff them and cook them with them. Oh man, oh, dynamite. Another little, not alternative, but a little hors d'oeuvre to go with them, or whatever, side by side, however whatever the terminology is. And that was, I just wanted to get that out because the sun, it must be affecting my brain. I forget so many things to say. And there you go. Manja time. I must admit, they were delicious. 350 degrees, the oven, but it was about an hour and 5-10 minutes before, in my opinion, they were kind of done. So, just can't stop eating them. But if you make them, they gotta be delicious. I'm sure you'll love them. Thank you for your view. How about this weather? Isn't it just wonderful? People say the sun don't shine here. Must be the yard I live in. Anyways, no nothing cook. Thanking you for your views and comments. Till next time, good day.